What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Rob, and man, it's been a bit of a Kiefer week, hasn't it? We're doing The Vanishing from 1993. George Sluizer directs this one. He hasn't really done anything worth talking about, in my opinion, or anything that I really know. But he did a banger on this. Now, before I even get into this, yes, there will be spoilers, but if you haven't seen this, just buy it. Just buy it to own, because you will thank me. You will thank me. That's my little plug before I put the spoilers in. Now, a quick story and plot if you don't know. Sandra Bullock's character, she gets kidnapped, and her boyfriend, Kiefer Sutherland, for the next few years is searching for her. It really is a movie that's focused on Kiefer Sutherland's search for his girlfriend. Now, when I say spoilers, I'm not going to give away the ending. The ending. The cast in this movie is outstanding. You got Kiefer Sutherland playing Jeff. Jeff is this determined young bloke who wants to find his girlfriend. He's determined to find his girlfriend. No matter if he gets a new relationship or not, he's going to find that girl. He will do anything to find the girl. He just wants to know what would happen. Wouldn't you want to know what would happen? Or what did happen? Jeez, you're fucking it up already and you just started. Shut up. Keitha would be so ashamed of you. Sandra Bullock plays Diane, the bitch girlfriend. I call her the bitch girlfriend because she was nasty. She was nasty. She was nasty when they ran out of petrol, but she did redeem herself because she went into the shops to go buy Kiefer a beer while he was playing hacky sack, and then she got kidnapped. So it's your own fault, Sandra. Don't go to strangers' cars. Don't talk about Sandra like that, okay? You don't need to talk about Sandra like that. Ease up, fanboy. Jeff Bridges plays Barney. Barney is the killer, the kidnapper. Holy shit, this performance is outstanding. Absolute 10 out of 10 outstanding by Jeff Bridges. He does everything in this movie that just fits the killer description perfectly. He plays weirdos so well. It was weird as well not seeing them say dude, but as the killer, perfect. And Nancy Travis plays Rita. Rita is the cafe girl who befriends Kiefer. And they end up having a relationship while he's still searching for Sandra. Gets himself a new girlfriend. She's a bit controlling, but she's pretty clever. She's a smart character. I like her. But the main thing that we look at here is Kiefer's not playing a bad guy for once. So Kiefer's not the bad guy, hey? No, but in some scenes he still plays an asshole. That's my boy. The dialogue is great and it's believable. It tells a story and it's so easy to follow. Really, really easy to follow and keeps you intrigued. It's believable to a certain extent, but it's still got the elements of it to make you believe. The opening sequence, I always love opening sequences to movies because you just know in that first 20 minutes, 15 minutes if it's going to be good or not. 10 minutes if you will. But Barney is brilliant. He's testing chloroform on himself and timing to see how long it lasts. Scaring his daughter to see if when she screams, if his neighbor would hear it from the house next door. Pretty fucking clever. And planning how he'll kidnap people as well. Introducing them to his car and going through every little step of trying to get them into his car and practicing it. It's fucking gold stuff. There is drama and realism in this movie. There really is, especially with Sandra Bullock's character getting kidnapped, the cafe girl getting lied to by her new boyfriend, Kiefer, when he's buying army freaking gear and pretending once a month he's got to go out on service, but he's really looking for Sandra. It's believable. It's got realism, and then there's drama, of course, but don't let that put you off. Do not let that put you off. The emotions as well, when Barney reveals himself to Jeff, it's got those real elements. You fucked your words up again, dickhead. Just ease up, mate. I've had a rough day. This movie just had me, alright? Weak cunt. Just Kiefer Sutherland's Jeff's face is just so great. Just look at his emotions that he plays. Oh, Kiefer does a good guy. He does a pretty damn good guy. You don't see it very often. There is a buried alive bit in this movie that does make me a little claustrophobic, I do have to say. It was the only bit in the movie that made me go, damn, like, shit. Now I remember watching Buried. I haven't seen Buried since Buried came out, and there is a scene in there that makes you want to scratch the top of a coffin. And the realism is, Rita is one smart biatch. Very clever. And the way they wrote it, very clever. The final 30 minutes of this movie is some intense shit, man. It takes you on a wild ride, but that's where I'm going to stop because I am not going to reveal the spoilers of the last 30 minutes, because that is the punchline of the movie, and that's what you got to see. I'm not going to spoil that bit if you haven't seen it, even if you haven't seen it for ages, because I hadn't seen it since the VHS days, and it actually surprised me as well, so I really don't want to spoil that. Did it keep me engaged and drawn in? Yep, the full movie. The full movie. I couldn't stop watching. I, honest to God, couldn't stop watching. And let me know in the comments if this wasn't for you and why you had to stop watching. Maybe because Sandra Bullock pissed you off, and don't do it. Don't say stuff about Sandra. Okay, she might have annoyed you. How it left me feeling, the final 30 seconds pissed me off. I'm not going to reveal what was said or what happens, but there's a comment, there's a speech between two people that just the line annoyed me. I hated that bit. That annoyed me. That was the only thing in this movie I hated, was that last 30 seconds. And I would have liked to known a little bit more of the kidnapping side of Sandra. But remember, this movie is really about Kiefer Sutherland's search. Kiefer Sutherland's quest for finding Sandra. Overall, I fucking loved it, and I recommend the shit out of this. Honest evaluation though, you need to watch this. It's a typical 90s thriller. I never got bored, and the cast was absolutely perfect. Watch this if you like any kidnapping movie at all. Any kidnapping movie at all, and you will froth. You will froth in the trough. I give this one a popcorn rating of 8 out of 10 blood popcorns. 8 out of 10, the last 30 seconds took a point away, but 8 out of 10, it's a near damn perfection of a movie. You will love it. And if you love Kiefer Sutherland movies, have a look. A couple of days ago, we did the Kiefer Sutherland draft. I don't know who drafted this movie. I can't tell you until you watch it, but someone drafted this in their Kiefer Sutherland box set. Who? Have a watch. Who? Definitely worth a watch there. That was a damn good episode, the Kiefer Sutherland one. That's enough from me. Tell me in the comments what you think of this movie. Like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want. Every Wednesday, the greatest movie draft show on the internet and Spotify. Until then, say hi to your mum for me. See you.